Hello, hello, hello. Um, Psychic Soul Senses. It's Krista here, and I am so happy to speak with you guys today, or to see you, or to get this video out. Um, I haven't been on here for almost a year. It seems like it's close. I know it's close to about a year. Um, I'm not expecting anybody to jump on, but I wanted to get out here and start communicating with you guys again. I've missed you all. So much has happened. So much has happened. So let's start with the election. The election. This cycle has been so crazy. Um, I don't care who anybody voted for. I don't want to talk about who anybody voted for. Um, However, it does seem crazy that a lot of my friends are posting this on Facebook now about how they've noticed that media is like legacy media. It controls your mind if you allow it. It can control your mind if you allow it. But a lot of people are really just waking up to the fact that that is exactly what it does. It's like you got to have the opinion of them and not your opinion, because if you go by your opinion, or get an opinion from some other source, then it's considered wrong, and that's not true. I mean, we were lied to this whole this whole electrical or election season. We were lied to this whole time. People were supporting Kamala Harris, and they thought she was going to win, and the news made you think she was going to win, and then you find out that it wasn't even close. Like, it was so crazy how I feel like it's good that people are waking up and realizing that they were lied to, and that they need to grab other sources of information. But it was also sad because you watched so many people melt down over it. I just got StreamYard today. So I think I'm going to mess with this stuff for a little while before I come back on regular. But I do plan on coming back and shooting videos some more. So, um, I'm doing a live video. What's going on? Okay. I haven't done a live in like a year. So, yeah, I'm on live. I'm on a live. And so, okay, cool. All right. So, expect that because I have a big family. So when I come back, it's always going to happen. Always expect it. And that's my channel. That's the way it is. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, the election cycle was nuts. I watched people like get depressed over, like, unnecessarily. Like, it's going to be whatever is going to be. There's no reason to, like, tell people that. I heard this a lot. It's going to be like, has anybody ever watched The Handmaid's Tale? It's on Hulu. But the book, if you've read the book, you know what it's all about. And The Handmaid's Tale, people are all like, oh, The Handmaid's Tale, that's what Trump's going to make this place like. Lord, I don't know. I hope not. Just grab God. Grab God. That's the second thing I wanted to talk about. Was I've noticed a lot of people now are starting to realize that, hey, we took God out of the schools. And basically, it's our ancient history that we took out of schools. Like, I homeschool my grandkids. We are learning a lot about religion in homeschool, and it's ancient history. That's what it is. It's our history. And a lot of people, are starting to realize that. And I hope that a lot of other schools or other curriculums can come up with some ways to teach these kids. Because, when you pass down your legacy, I feel like the thing that I can truly pass to my children and grandchildren is faith. Faith in a higher power and faith in the Lord, because that's all I've found solace in. I found God like 6 years ago, and like literally, like, I grew up Catholic. I knew what everyone told me, but for me to really say, hey, there's a God, I had to find that myself. And it wasn't in the church, it was outside. And there, there's someone a lot of people don't like who says God's a tree. But really, if you wanted to talk to God and you put your energy or your love into nature, and you go and you find that solitude and you say, all you got to do is ask, I want to talk to God. I want, would you make yourself present in my life? Show me your presence. I did that and it happened. And so you guys know I'm a very spiritual person. And I don't believe that God is in a church unless the parishioners know about their God spark and are following God, then God's in that church. But if you do not see God in the people that are in that church, then God's not there. And that's something that is very important. A lot of people miss that. Some people could get lost by believing that the person they're going to church with, just because they're going into that building, they could lead you wrong or astray if they themselves are like believing or doing bad things, negative things. But oh, they're godly. Oh, they go to church. So you believe in the negative things that they do, or so on. So leading someone astray, that's where I want to jump into this Billy Carson stuff. Because Billy Carson, like, I've listened to a lot of his stuff. Guys, he's on history. He was on Ancient Aliens. He has a big, gigantic network. Oh, listen to his rebuttal video. He did a video with Wes Huff. You guys can look up Wes Huff. Dude's intelligent. The guy's like major intelligent, so smart. He knows his stuff. He's educated. But I feel bad for Billy Carson because he's in a downward spiral now. I probably, like many other Christians, uh, had decided to stop listening to him when he was saying, I'm God. I stopped listening to a lot of people that claim to be God. I have the God spark in me. That's my soul. That's my presence. It's God's presence. It's in me, just like it's in everybody else. And the thing is, when he starts saying he's God and then putting people down, like saying they're dumb, they don't know any better, they're just small minded, it turned me off. And supposedly, I guess a lot of his fans have turned against him over the Wesley Huff stuff. But here's the thing, like I was saying, he says in the Sinai Bible, God was never crucified. Jesus was never crucified. When you find the God spark in you, like when I found God, I knew that he sent his son. I'm gonna tear up about it. He sent his only begotten son. Now, I don't believe that, no, we killed him. Sinners killed him because we didn't know what we were doing. But it's true. It's real. When you find, that's real. So for him to say, it's not real, it blows my mind. And then he's leading all these people astray. Like I had mentioned to someone that, why are you guys attacking Billy? He's already downward spiraling. He's going to take himself down. And that's what I feel like. He's going to take himself down because he knows that what he was preaching and touting is not true. And he's been called out on it. And every channel is picking up on it. And it's just going all over the place. I was trying to find Billy Carson's stuff himself, and I couldn't find it to share. All I can find is Billy Carson versus Wesley Huff, and every channel that's jumped on to say stuff about him. What I feel bad about is that it is a career end, and I feel like the first video was enough. I feel like as a Christian, you should sit back and be like, okay, I'm not going to gloat on this man's downward spiral, his career ending. I'm not going to gloat on it. I'm not going to be like, ha 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 ha, he did that. But I feel like a lot of Christians got angry over time of him saying this and putting people down. You can't brag about your $1 million mansion, your buddies, your champagne, and how everybody else is dumber than you and you're God. So I kind of get what they're saying, but I also feel bad for him. I do. I really do. I feel bad for him. My internet is spotty. It's always crazy. I got another computer and another screen. I just didn't hook anything up today, but I'm going to. It's Christmas time. I'll hook all my good stuff up and we'll get started back up again. I've been thinking about you guys and I'm ready to get back on this. But so what I've noticed about 2024 is all lies will be revealed. Cat Williams said that on one of his things when Diddy got arrested and all that stuff happened. And I feel like that everything was like kind of tied together because you watched politics and you seen Kamala Harris up there and she had all of the people that were connected to Diddy telling you how to vote. Like, come on. Wow. That's what strayed me away from that part of the politics. But as far as believing that, oh, I'm going to vote for her because she's a woman. No, there was nothing there. And I really want to see what direction we go in with the Doge, so we can try to get some places shut down, some government agencies changed, shut, whatever we got to do. Also, what I was saying about everything kind of being connected, I hope the way that it went now, because I feel like if she would have got in office, because all the people connected to Diddy were up there telling you, hey, don't vote for Trump, but vote for Harris. And hey, I partied with Diddy and probably raped people and like, come on. I don't want no part of that. Hopefully we can get the truth. Like, hopefully he won't go free, right? Hopefully we'll get the truth of everything, because people have known for years that Hollywood is crazy and all the missing children that we have, and that it goes through stuff like that. And it's like everything is connected. All lies will be revealed in 2024. We ain't even hit 2025 yet. And then so you get the Diddy scandal, and then Billy Carson's lies get revealed about God. Like, can't go around saying that stuff, dude. I'm just sorry. You just can't. Like, you're eventually going to get smacked. God smacked, basically, you could say. I kind of do feel bad for him. Like, he's went everywhere saying that stuff. Wow. Just wow. But if you guys are interested in learning about our real, true religious history, that Wesley Huff knows what he's talking about. Just saying. He really does. Um, I do have my own opinions about how when you are college educated, you are educated on only what is approved for you to learn. It's like you can't really learn outside of that box because that's not part of the education plan or what have you. So there's that, and some of the religious stuff, like I question it too. I do, but just don't say God's not real. Don't claim to be God, and don't go telling Christians that Jesus didn't really get sacrificed. That is not cool. That's not cool. That's why everybody's attacking him. I really feel like his stuff is gone. There was a video that said he lost all his followers and stuff. Like when it comes to the spiritual stuff, the meditating and the energy frequency, some of the science. Let's do it. Let's talk. I love quantum physics. I love learning about all that stuff. But yeah, I gotta leave God out of it. And so, yeah, it's crazy. And then, so everybody knows Diddy's best friends with Jay Z. And then they say that they amended the, um, I'm trying to think of what it is, indictment and added Jay Z to it. So Beyonce, I've been hearing in the news for a long time that she's filing for divorce. Apparently that stuff's real. She's filing for divorce. So I would too. But I don't think it's going to get her away from anything because if you look at her music, she's a witch. She's a witch. She's a devil worshiper or worships whatever those gods are that she thinks. He calls himself Jeshua, like Yeshua. So, anyways, you got all that. So, I think what I'm going to do now that I got StreamYard for entertainment purposes only, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some readings for you guys. I'll get them thrown out here in the next couple weeks. I got to hook my screen up. I got a new screen and I can hook it up to my computer or borrow. Well, I got another computer I can use. It's brand new. I'll hook it up to my screen and we'll do some live readings. We'll get that worked out in the next week or two. But basically, my home life has gotten a little smoother. Everything's a little better, and I can come back and do some stuff for you guys. I want to get some New Year's readings done up, and I'll get those out for you too. So I'm excited to come back and talk to you guys. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for 2024. I had a lot of health issues myself and I've worked a lot of stuff out and I'm stronger. I have more energy. I really feel like I can get stuff done. And my birthday just passed. I just turned 49. So um, feeling pretty good. My son got out of prison. He's doing okay. He's in rehab. He really needs some help. Hopefully he'll get what he needs taken care of, and it'll be good. Uh, so there's that, and yeah, everything is pretty good here as far as being healthy, staying out of jail. Mom's in remission, so that's pretty good too. I've also come to terms with a few things, so no matter what happens, that's all good. But yeah, I think I'm doing pretty good with energy in life, and I'm ready to tackle this. I want to talk about some new things. I want to get into some more spirituality. I feel like more now than ever because no matter what, I do realize that the questions or the things that I have learned through God, I want to share. I want to teach it because that is what I'm supposed to do. That's part of my mission, so to speak. But I'm not a professional. That's another thing that Billy Carson did. He proclaimed to be a professional religious scholar, and he's not. He is not. Never was, never has been. So there's that. I bet you this is really choppy. So what I'm going to do from now on is try to do as many recordings as I can, and then I want to get the new computer and the screen hooked up and then do my lives with it, so things will go a little smoother. I noticed people were jumping on and jumping off. I never ever expected coming back having anybody show up, period. So thank you. And be the reason that someone believes in good people, okay? I'll see you guys on the next one. And have a happy holiday if I don't see you before then, but I'm sure I will. Goodbye.